Well, hello everybody and happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, January 23rd, 2024. And hello everybody. How are you guys doing tonight? I hope you guys are staying warm. We're actually getting ready to have a heat wave come through. I think the next 3 days is supposed to be really nice. Like I think 65 tomorrow and 70 the next 2 days after that. So I am so excited that we're going to have some nice weather coming. And I'm off the next couple days, so I'm really excited that I can go out and enjoy it. So, yeah, it's Tuesday, Bill. At least that's what my computer says. So I hope it's Tuesday. Although I'd kind of like to go back to Saturday and have the weekend over again. But I'm off the next 2 days, so it doesn't really matter. All right, so first snowfall today. Ooh, yikes. Everybody's cold. I'm so excited because I thought we were supposed to have a cold front this week. And then I went and looked at the weather yesterday and I was like, oh, it's going to be nice and warm. This is crazy. So I don't know. You never know what to expect in Virginia. So let me say hello to everybody. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Myra. Hey, Julie. Hey, Katie. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Tony. Hey, Diane. Hey, Pat. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Francis. Hey, Becky. Hey, Diane. Oops, I already. Oh, no, I didn't. I said Diane Eccleberry. We got Diana Egan. Hey, Carol. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Minda. Hey, Jalen. Hey, Robin. Hey, Bill. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Judith. Hey, Sherry. Great card. Should be getting that set. Oh, love this stamp set. This is probably one of my favorites from the new catalog. Hey, Jaylene. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Mary. Hey, Dolly. Hey, Jana. Out of the ice here. Yikes. Hey, Mary. Hey, Mimi Cakes. Hey, Paula. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Doreen. Hey, Regina. Thanks, guys. Oh, 73 in Houston. Wow. So you guys, that's the heat wave that's coming this way. I'm so excited. Maybe I'll get to go sit outside and get some vitamin D. Okay, so this is the card we're making tonight using this stamp set, and the little words are from Inked and Tiled. I was looking for just a little word to fit on this little teeny piece. So that kind of fit the bill. You could use any word you want in there. So this idea came from my friend at Upline, Faith Clark, who always does some fantastic cards. And I did another card that was kind of similar to this one. I don't know if you guys remember this one that I did a couple weeks ago. So we did this in class the other day. And so it's kind of similar, but a little bit of different colors and different styles. So we're going to do this. This one I did a one sheet wonder with. So we're going to do this one tonight. Love, love, love this stamp set. It's so beautiful. And let's see what else. Oh, let's talk about Celebration for a minute. So we've got Celebration going on. So don't forget, with a $50 order, you can get a free item out of this Celebration Mini, which is here. Hopefully you guys have one and you've looked through it and circled the ones that you wanted. I got that watermelon set, but I haven't used it yet, but it's really cute. This is my favorite item in the whole Celebration catalog, and I'm shocked it hasn't sold out yet. I really thought it would, because I love, love, love that bird paper. And then also I love this paper, the softly stippled. I am shocked because last year at this time, a few things had already sold out. They are going to have some brand new items coming out in about a week and a half. On the 1st of February, they'll have some more Celebration items coming out. I'm not sure if it's going to be like brand new things or if it's going to be items from the catalog. So, but if there's anything in this one that you want, I would go ahead and get it soon, because you never know when it's going to sell out, because once it's gone, it is gone. These are all limited time offerings. So this is also really cute, the detailed dogwood. Oh, and this one is a good one too. These are two of the $100 ones. This one you get the stamp set and the embossing folder. So good deal. All right, then we've also got the card kit. So this is my card kit for right now. So if you place an order in the next week and a half, what's today? The 23rd. So you've got 8 more days. So if you place an order in the next 8 days using the host code, you'll get all the supplies to make these 3 cards. I don't give you the stamp set or the ink, but I'll give you all the paper and everything so you can make these. And you do need the embossing folder or one that's similar because you want to emboss it after you stamp it. And I love, love, love this card. This is like one of my favorites. If you guys can't tell, I love blue. So I was looking at my list of videos and I'm like, man, it seems like every card I do has blue in it. So I need to start using some different colors. But I love blue, almost any shade of blue. So that's the card kit. If your order is 50 or more, if you do 100 or more, you get the gems 2, which are the 2022 to 24 in color pearls, which are gorgeous. So that's that. And then also we have a joining special. So if you want to join Stampin' Up, if you're not a demonstrator yet, you can join for only $99. You'll get either 2 things. You get $125 in product plus the free glass mat kit, which is really cool. Or if you don't want that, you can get $30 extra product. So you can take your pick of either one of those for $99, free shipping. And the good thing is once you join, you get a discount. And so you don't have to sell or do any parties or anything like that. You can just do it for the discount, be a hobby demonstrator or a discount shopper, as some people like to call it. And just buy your stuff at a discount. And also another good thing about being a demonstrator is you get to order stuff a month ahead of time. So every time a new catalog comes out or online stuff or anything new, you get to order it a month before everybody else. So that's always a fun thing. And then also if you're a host and your order is $300 or more, you get an extra $30 free in host rewards. So that's $66 free with a $300 order plus 6 free celebration items. So that's a good deal too. So lots of good stuff going on. All right, you guys ready to stamp? Let me read some more comments. Let me see. Hey, Kathy. Let's see, did I miss anybody? Hey, Jude. Oh, Bill says his vitamin D comes out of a bottle. Well, Bill, I take vitamin D out of a bottle too in the winter time. In the spring and summer, I just get it from outside. But right now I take it out of a bottle because it's not too sunny or warm here. Oh, Vicky, thank you. Wouldn't have bought that stamp set, but you are making me love it. Good. Hey, Deborah from Australia. Well, it's early in the morning there, isn't it? Yeah, I went to the dermatologist the other day. Speaking of being in the sun, I have to go to the dermatologist every year because I've had skin cancer 3 times, and one of them was really bad. And that was on the top of my head. And I had to get my whole head cut open and shaved and everything. That was horrible, horrible. So now I wear a hat out in the sun. But anyway, I have this thing, you know, I always am like scratching my arm, and she said it's called brachial pruritus, which means it's like your arm itches from here to here, and it's from sun damage. I didn't know that. I just thought I was allergic to something, but it's from sun damage. So if any of you guys ever have that itching from like your wrist to your elbow in this area, just out of the blue, it just starts itching like crazy. That's what that is. And she said it's from sun damage, has damaged the nerves in my arm. And so it itches all the time. So she said the best solution, what I've always done is ice. So that stops it. But also this stuff called capsaicin, which is like the main ingredient in chili peppers. So I bought some of that. And this is the funny, not so funny part. So I put it on today, and then I washed my hands really good. I thought, like, I really washed them, you know, because I wanted to make sure I had that stuff off of my hands. But I guess a trace was left on there. So it was like, I touched my eye started burning so bad. I was kind of like rubbing my nose, and my nose just started running, and I was like, what in the world? Why is it burning so bad? It was almost like when you eat something spicy. And I was like, holy cow, I washed my hands so good. But you got to be careful with that stuff, man. So if any of you guys use that, it's crazy. No, you don't eat it. You rub it. It's a cream you put on your arm. It makes it stop itching. And it also works like just for regular itching too. So if any of you guys have like stuff like that. Anyway, that's just some interesting tidbit of information. All right, so you don't need much for this one. You need a piece of white, 5.5 by 8.5, folded in half. Another piece of white, and that's for this part right here that we're going to stamp on. This piece, there's the sticker. I was wondering where that sticker came from. And then a bunch of little pieces. So that's Night of Navy, and I already embossed it with the, what's it called? The tile one. Is it textured tile or I can't remember the name of that one. Distressed tile. I think it's distressed tile. Let's see. A piece of 1.5 by 1/2. That's for the little note. And that goes behind it. 1/2 by 1 3/4. And then this piece right here, I'll put this way. That piece is for here. This piece is for here. That piece is there. All right, so there's a lot of little pieces, and I just used scraps and then cut them down to figure out the size ahead of time. Because when I'm doing a card, I kind of really don't know the measurements ahead of time, so I would just grab little scraps of paper and stamp it, and then I cut it down, then I measure it. So, but again, this is my friend Faith's idea. I changed some of it a little bit, but she came up with the main thing. We had our meeting last night, and it was really fun. We have our kind of like downline, upline meeting with our group. And she had a card sitting there that was similar to this. And I was like, oh, I love that. Can I use it for my video? She's like, of course you can. So that's what I did. Because I had nothing for tonight. But on Saturday, I will have the paper pumpkin kit alternative projects that I'm doing in class this week. And they are gorgeous. I have about 10 that I made. So come in on Saturday and we're going to make a bunch of cards. Depending on how long it takes, I might have to do it in 2 separate videos because I don't know how long it will take. But we'll see how far we get, like in an hour. All right. Oh, Vicky says it works for arthritis too. That capsaicin. Yeah, it doesn't burn or anything when you put it on, but I tell you what, you got to be careful you don't get it on your fingers and then stick it in your eyeball and do that. All right, why is it saying 11:10, 11:10, 11:10, 11:10? Deborah, what are you trying to say? Is it 11:10 where you are? I don't know. Let me see. Any other things before we get started? Oh, that's what time it is in Australia. I thought Australia was like 13 hours different, but I guess time. Oh, Vicky, you're not a paper pumpkin gal, but you might come for the joke. Even if you don't like paper pumpkin, these cards are so good. This is probably one of the best kits since that sunflower one a long time ago. All right, so we don't really need this one. We're going to concentrate on this one first. So let's do that, and I need a scrap. Her clock is stuttering. Oh. Vicky says her clock is stuttering. Sherry, I'm going to be doing the December one, the one with the dandelion. I got it, and I wanted to do a class with it, so I didn't do the video until now. So the lavender one I just got in the mail, so I haven't had time to play with that one yet. All right, so first thing we're going to do is take this, and you can't really see it too much on my card, but we're going to ink this up, and I want it just very light and just very sporadic. I don't want like a solid image on here, so I'm going to take, this is Pretty Peacock, take your brush and just dab it in a few spots on here. You don't want it all over, just some places. Okay, that should be good. Excuse me. All right, so we just want a little bit of this. You don't want to ink up the whole thing. So we're just going to get a little bit of that. I did it with Lost Lagoon on the original card, and you can't even see it. So I'm doing the darker one here. And there you go. Oh, so it didn't show up that much, but I don't know if that's enough or not. Probably want a little bit more. Let me do it again on the back. Let me try it one more time. We'll do a little bit more than that. I want it to show a little bit. But I don't want the whole thing covered, so. All right, let's see how that comes out. And we'll see which one looks better. Okay. Well, they look about the same. This one has a little bit more. I'll use that one. Do it that way. All right, so that's that one. And I don't know what that's called. That's called, maybe this is called textured tile or something. This is just a stamp set that's a big tile. All right, so then we're going to take Lost Lagoon and do some stamping with that. So we're going to take this one, which is like kind of like graph paper, and just stamp this all over in different directions. And there you go. So we'll have a bunch of those. See, that tile kind of gets lost a little bit in there, so I wanted it a little bit darker, but it's all right. And then we're going to do some of these. Let me see. We're going to do this in Night of Navy, though. Different color. We're going to do this one in Pretty Peacock. Got a little tickle. And I'm going to do this a double stamp. And just kind of switch directions all different ways. Like that. There we go. All right, so a bunch of those. And then also that goes on your little teeny square right here. Or, well, it's not really a square, it's a rectangle. So you're going to do one straight and then one each direction. I got some water here. Okay, then we're going to take this one right here and dip it in the Pretty Peacock. And then we're going to kind of, well, we're going to wait a minute because I want to fold up the edges a little bit, but I don't want to get it all over my fingers. And I'm going to sponge it a little bit too. And I'm going to sponge this one. So this is just leftover ink from the Pretty Peacock. I'm not even really re-inking this. So you just want to add a little bit of color like that. All right, so I think we are done. Oh, no, we're not. We got to do it on the inside too. Oh, no, we're not. We're using, never mind. We're using Night of Navy on the inside, so we don't need that. I don't think we need this color anymore either. Okay, so now we're going to move to Night of Navy. All right, so we need this piece and our words. I'm done with that. So the words we're going to do on this and then rip it. And you just want to line it up with the edge, kind of. Try to keep it straight. That came out pretty good. And then we're going to rip it. Oh, I want to do that on the inside too, so let me just keep that out for a minute. We're going to do this right here. Now we're done with that. And we've got this one. To do on the inside. So that's the inside. So we're done with that. And then this one right here, we're gonna rip it. So you just kind of want to rip it so that it kind of follows the stamped part. So there you go. Oops, I just smeared it a little bit, but that's all right. Because we're gonna sponge it. So we're gonna sponge this edge. So you won't even notice where I smeared it. And then we're gonna dip it. I'll show you that part. You know, I love to dip my paper. It just gives you that really cool look on there. And I'm gonna let that dry for just a minute. Sponge it a little bit more. Okay. All right, then we're gonna stamp our words, just a note, on this little teeny tiny piece of white. And hopefully I'll get it straight. I had a totally different thing in mind for today. I don't know if you guys have seen the gold, they're like note cards and envelopes, and the envelopes are really, really pretty. They're like this lacy stuff, and they're in the spring mini. So I'm just dipping the edge of that, and I'm gonna sponge it just a touch, really light. All right, so there's that one. And then we're gonna go back to this one, and I forgot to put this on here, so we're gonna do that. And so anyway, I got that gold. It's like embossed with gold, and let me show you what I'm talking about. It is, I should just look in the back, that would be easier. Gold foiled flowers, cards, and envelopes on page 15. Well, that would have taken me a while to find that page, wouldn't it? Okay, so here you go. So it's these right here. So I started playing around with this, and because I saw somebody do a card with this, and they colored with the Stampin' blends, and it comes out really, really pretty. But I'm telling you, it took me like 30 minutes just to color that, half of that. So I cut it in half, and that was going to be my card front. And the envelopes are so pretty. But after I colored the whole thing, I'm like, dang, that's a lot of coloring. So I don't know, I'm gonna rethink that. Maybe cut it smaller or something so it doesn't take so long, because I thought you guys would be bored out of your mind watching me color in that for 30 minutes. So, all right, so we're just gonna stamp some of these on here. This really does look like a one-sheet wonder. You could do it as a one-sheet wonder if you wanted to. I think I need more up here too. Okay. So there we go. We're done with that. And then, let's see. Let's sponge a little bit. We need to stamp some more right there. So let me just get this back out. I was thinking I was going to put, oh, you know what? Actually, this is going to go there. Whoops. Down, but we need something because this is going to go here. Yeah, I need something more right there. So let's put one more little piece of this there. Okay, and then just a little sponging. Okay, all right, now we're gonna dip this whole piece in this. So I want all the edges to be blue. You could do this with your brush, your blending brush too. But I'm just gonna get all the edges like that. Okay, so there we go. So we've got blue all the way around. And now we're gonna distress. So I usually don't use my good scissors when I'm distressing, because it kind of dulls your scissors a little bit. So we're going to do a little bit of distressing here. And we used to have this nice little tool that did this for you. And they stopped carrying it. So we don't have it anymore. Let me go ahead and put, well, let's do this first. So you just drag your scissors down the edge. And it just gives it kind of a roughed up look and makes a little bit of a mess too, but that's okay. Okay, let me dump this because I got little fuzz everywhere. Whoops. Almost dumped my words off. Oh, I don't think we need that anymore. Okay, so I think I got everything done, and then I'm gonna just kind of curl this up a little bit. And did I distress this? No, I didn't, did I? We want to distress this one too. And if you rip it a little bit, it's no big deal. Just be careful you don't cut yourself. Okay, so you can't really see this unless you look up close, like I can tell, but you probably can't tell on the video, but it's distressed. So you can do it with your fingernail too. If you have fingernails, you could do that. But I don't want to mess up my fingernails because they're so pretty. That was sarcasm. My fingernails look horrible. All right, so we're gonna put that down. And let me read some comments real quick because I haven't read any. Let's see. Where did I stop? Oh, Janice says, thank you for your layouts with measurements. You're the best. Oh, thank you. You're so welcome. Love the December. Bought 4 extra kits. I know, Sherry, I brought like 10. Well, actually, I bought enough for class. I got like 14 extra kits. Oh, Nicole says Deborah's in the eastern part of Australia. It's 8:14 in Perth on the western side. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I was thinking it was like 12 or 13 hours, but which stamp is that? This is Notes of Nature. Is almost everything that I'm using is Notes of Nature, and then the words are from Inked and Tiled. Those words right there. All right, and then glue this down. Vicky says her dog thinks I am knocking when I tap. Well, tell him I'm not. Let's see. California's sunny. That's good. Timeless Tiles. I have it. Good. Hey, Debbie made it to the live. Dip it. Dip it good. Dip it real good. Oh, Timeless Tiles is a large background stamp. Thank you, Bill. Patricia says it's so pretty sponging over the stamped images. Thank you. Oh, Cheryl got some shimmer spray. I like making my own backgrounds. Yes, this is like Lisa's designer paper, as some people have called it. So it's like DSP, but it's LS. Wait a minute, what do we call it? LDSP. Lisa's designer. No, LDP. Lisa's designer paper. So I'm just going to try and curl this up just a little more on the edge. And then we're going to glue that down. And, oh, Deborah says now she's singing. Oh, I should have cut that. This was just a teeny bit too long. Okay, so then this one is going to go flat right here, just a little bit lower, like that. And oh, Riva says, loving it. This is what I would call a true example of Lisa's creative style. Each one is a true one of a kind. Thank you, Riva. Although my friend Faith is the one who inspired this card, so I can't take the credit for this one. But I did change it and make it a little bit my own too. All right, this one's gonna go flat. right next to it. So we're going to put it like right there. Curl that down and hold it. Oh, we got Hope from Australia. Hey, Hope. Making something with the gold. Oh, Sherry's making something. Oh, she says, yes, make something with the gold cardstock and envelopes. Oh, yeah. There's some pretty samples out there. But, you know, I'm not a big colorer. I'm not a very good colorer. So, but mine came out so pretty. But I thought you guys would be bored to death watching me color for 30 minutes. But it is really pretty. All right, so this I'm going to put with this. And I just cut it bigger on 3 sides, so it's kind of hanging off on the bottom. So I'm just going to put some glue right there. Oops. Stick that down. So it's just... I thought about just leaving it plain white, but I wanted to put a little bit more color in there. So what I'm going to do now is... Got little fuzz everywhere. Get some linen thread, and we're gonna make a little loopy thing here, and just twist it and put it down. Whoops, I'm trying to hold it, and I forgot to get a glue dot ready. So we want to put a glue dot right here on that. All right, so we're going to put this down kind of like, I think I want to put it this way this time. I put it straight last time, but I think I want to try and twist it sideways. So then it'll be like that. Okay, that looks better. All right, so then we're going to put some dimensionals on this. Let me see. I'd have to, oh, wait a minute, I just missed something. I'd have to come up with more jokes if we watch you color for 30 minutes, Sherry said. Patty Bennett did a video on the gold cards and envelopes. Lots of great ideas. Oh, I'll have to go watch it. I can't remember who I saw that did the one that I saw, but it was really pretty, and it was just colored with the Stampin' blends. And so that's what I did. I just used the Stampin' blends. I did one where I sponged it with the blending brush, and that was really pretty, but the actual coloring was so pretty. Oops. Oh, Patricia says I'm doing a mini one sheet wonder. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes a big blank sheet of paper is intimidating. Well, this is how I usually do one sheet wonders, is I start on a quarter sheet of paper, and then if I like it, I'll go ahead and do the big one. So I pretty much always start with the small one just to kind of test it and see if I like it like that before I waste a whole sheet of paper. So yeah, I always start with a mini one sheet wonder and then move to a bigger one. All right, kind of spread that out a little bit. And then we're gonna put a couple gems. So I've got some rhinestones, and I love my rhinestones. And you know, you can color the rhinestones any color you want with the Stampin' blends too. So you can make them. I was gonna color them Night of Navy, but I didn't. Let's put this one right there. And then put another one right there. All right, so there we go. And then we're gonna spritz it. And it's so, I love it. When you spritz this, the colors just pop. So watch the difference here, and then see how they pop, and they just become like so much brighter and more vivid. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So there's my card. So thank you, Faith, for that idea. I love it. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to do sprinkles. got my sprinkle stamp right here. Let me just put a few of these on here. That's what we needed, some sprinkles. Already got it on this one. We'll just put more. Put some on the inside too. Okay, so there we go. Got more dottage, as Ruth likes to call it. Okay, so now we're done. There's my 2 cards. So what do you guys think? Do you like them? Colors are so soothing. Yes, I love them. Hello, Andrea from Roanoke. I love the distressed look. Thank you. Become wet and spread a little bit. What is that, Becky? What are you talking about? A faux bow. Bows are not my friend. Yeah, this is just a loop. So it's not a bow. I just looped it in a circle and kind of twisted it. Cottage. No, dottage. No, that dottage is what Ruth says. Artful Stampin' with Ruth, who does the One Sheet Wonders. She always calls it dottage. I think that's so cute. All right, thank you guys so much. All right, it's time for a joke. So I have it's a cute joke. It's not like a super great joke, but it's cute. So let me pull that up. All right, here we go. All right, Sue phones her husband at work and says, Dan, do you have time for a chat? And he says, sorry, darling, this is not a good time. I'm about to go into a board meeting. And she said, well, this won't take long. And uh-oh, my mouse just stopped working. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. She said, this won't take long. I just want to tell you some good news and some bad news. And he says, I really don't have the time. So just quickly tell me the good news. And she goes, oh, all right then. The good news is that the airbag on your brand new Mercedes works really well. So I guess she wrecked his car. So I thought that was cute. Not super duper funny like some of the ones I've been having lately, but I thought that was cute. So hopefully you got a little chuckle out of that. I have another one too. Let me see if this one's good. Oh, this one's cute too. I'll tell you 2 tonight. All right, a woman is walking on the road and a voice shouts out, don't take another step farther. She obeys and suddenly a ton of bricks falls on the place where she would have otherwise been. She thinks she imagined it and keeps walking until suddenly the voice calls out again, don't take another step. She stops and a car skids past. Then suddenly she hears the voice saying, I am your guardian angel and I will warn you before something bad happens to you. And she says, do you have any questions to ask me? And the lady shouts, yes, where were you on my wedding day? Sometimes I would like to say that. Yeah, where were you on my wedding day? Okay, so hopefully you like the jokes and love the card. Don't forget to do thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, share it with your friends. All that good stuff for me. And I'll be back Saturday. I might be on early Saturday. I'm not for sure yet, but I think I might be going out to lunch with somebody. So I might be here at 10 o'clock instead of 12 o'clock. So I'm not sure how I'd let you know either, but be ready at 10 o'clock just in case. I think I might do 10 o'clock anyway. All right. Oh no. Jalen says 10 o'clock. Oh no. Just check in at 10 and see if I'm on. If not, I'll do it 12, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be at 10 o'clock. So we'll see. On Saturday, videos are always Tuesdays and Saturdays. Meeting on Saturday. Well, if you can't be there, you can always watch the replay. Hope it's a date. Yes, it is maybe a date. We're just trying to figure out a time. Getting my stamp set ready now to rewatch your video. All right. Uh-oh, that's 8 o'clock for Sharon. Welp, sorry. Let's just play it on 10 o'clock. All right, I'll see you guys on Saturday. Have a great rest of your week. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.